Well, I understand India no longer is going to be buying oil from Russia. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's a good step. We'll see what happens.
U.S. President Donald Trump has said India may have stopped buying oil from Russia, a move he described as a good step, though he admitted he wasn't certain. His remarks come amid growing U.S. pressure on India for its continued purchases of Russian crude and defense equipment. Just days ago, Washington slapped a 25% additional import duty on Indian goods and issued a separate Russia penalty. Trump and U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio have openly criticized India for buying discounted Russian oil despite sanctions imposed by the West after the Ukraine invasion. Rubio on Thursday said that India's purchase of oil from Russia is most certainly a point of irritation in New Delhi's relationship with Washington. Speaking to Fox Radio, he said, "Look, global trade, India is an ally. It's a strategic partner. Like anything in foreign policy, you're not going to align 100% of the time on everything. India has huge energy needs, and that includes the ability to buy oil and coal and gas and things that it needs to power its economy like every country does, and it buys it from Russia because Russian oil is sanctioned and cheap, and meaning they have to, in many cases, they're selling it under the global price because of the sanctions. And that, unfortunately, is helping to sustain the Russian war effort. So, it is most certainly a point of irritation in our relationship with India. Not the only point of irritation. But I think what you're seeing the president express is the very clear frustration that with so many other oil vendors available, India continues to buy so much from Russia, which in essence is helping to fund the war effort and allowing this war to continue in Ukraine. But back in New Delhi, officials seemed unaware of any such development. On Friday, MEA spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal echoed the same position at the weekly briefing.
आपका सवाल देखिए, जहाँ तक ऊर्जा ज़रूरतों की सोर्सिंग की बात होती है, उस पे हमारा जो ब्रॉड अप्रोच, मतलब जो हमारा अप्रोच और रवैया है, उससे आप भली भांति अवगत हैं कि जो बाज़ार में, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय बाज़ार में जो तेल मिलता है, किस भाव पे मिलता है, और उस समय या इस समय जो भी वैश्विक माहौल है, इसको लेके हम इस पे निर्णय करते हैं. जहाँ तक स्पेसिफिक आपका आवर टाइज विथ एनी कंट्री or all the ties that we have with various countries, they stand on their own merit, and they should not be seen from the prism of a third country. As far as India-Russia relations are concerned, we have a steady and time-tested.
Reports have been circulating, however, that Indian state-run refiners may have stopped buying Russian oil recently. Reuters reported that companies like Indian Oil Corp, Hindustan Petroleum, Bharat Petroleum, and Mangalore Refinery haven't placed any orders in the last week. The latest remarks from Trump add to the uncertainty swirling around India's oil diplomacy, even as global energy markets remain volatile.